I did it,
puffed Freddie.
Those young engines couldn't catch me.
You're so fast, wheezed Rheneas. Race you again, chuffed Skarloey. Please?
Of course, tooted Freddie.
Fearless Freddie never says no to a race.
In no time, the little engines were ready to race again.
We'll race you down the other side this time, puffed Rheneas.
The other side of the mountain is very steep, wheezed Freddie.
You're not scared, are you? Peeped Skarloey.
Of course not. I'm Fearless Freddie, chuffed Freddie. Off we go! Freddie raced ahead of the other engines. Soon he began to run out of puff again. But Freddie didn't want to lose. Then Freddie remembered another old track.
The craggy track,
puffed Freddie.
I know this railway like the back of my buffers.
And soon he arrived at the bottom, safe and sound. But Rheneas and Skarloey weren't safe and sound at all. The track was very steep. Rheneas and Skarloey were determined to bump Freddie's buffers, so they were racing very fast.
Faster, wheezed Skarloey.
Then there was trouble. Rheneas raced right off the track.
Oh no, cried Skarloey.
Freddie was waiting at the bottom of the mountain. He was very pleased with himself. Suddenly, Skarloey raced in.
Rheneas has come off the track, Skarloey cried. And I don't know where he is. We were trying to catch you, Fearless Freddie, but you were too fast.
Sir Handel arrived with the narrow-gauge controller. He had heard what had happened to Rheneas. It's all my fault, sir, chuffed Freddie sadly. I used old tracks.
You tricked us, tooted Skarloey. And now Rheneas is lost and in trouble.
No, he isn't, whistled Freddie loudly. I can find him. I know all the old tracks. Please, sir, follow me. Freddie led the rescue party along another forgotten track. The track wound down to the valley. And there was Rheneas.
I'm so happy you found me, peeped Rheneas.
So am I, chuffed Freddie. In no time at all, Rheneas was back on the track. And all the engines chuffed back to the transfer yards. I'm sorry I tricked you, puffed Freddie. You're much faster engines than me.
But you know all the old tracks, peeped Rheneas. Please tell us about them.
So, Freddie began to tell the young engines tales from the old tracks. Everyone was happy Fearless Freddie was back.